um, Rickar.
Uh-oh.
um,
Uh-oh.
you hear
Dive
something.
on it.
Huh.
Let me put your
Oh no.
magic light over here,
I think I might be moved.
and make sure I turn yours off.
Aw, dang it.
Okay, you should still be able to see. And what you see is the water beside you start to ripple. I believe you are holding your bow.
Yeah.
And you see a very odd-looking humanoid pop out of the water. Gross tentacles coming out of him, weird bluish gray skin, and then like a predator mouth, and just flaps open and closed. It looks large and upset as it jumps onto the dock.
Was that the one? Is that what I think that would be the one that I saw?
Mordecai, you would probably see it, but it does not look the same.
Have we fought these before?
This, Rickard, you would definitely know that this looks similar to a creature that you fought in the Sunset Sea.
Yeah, I remember.
When you were battling on a very strange island with a strange god and statue. But anyway, this creature looks pissed. It's going to try to swipe you. Were you preparing an action?
Yeah, I prepared an action to shoot any motherfucker who tried to attack me.
Okay, I believe it is within melee range. You might have disadvantage on that.
That's
yes.
fine. We could try anyway. Short bow. It's not my best, but. Oh, 19.
19 definitely hits.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Tell us how you really feel.
I love him.
I've always had a thing for chthonic monsters. It's just really a.
Wait, what was that? Where's my inventory? There we go. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. 11 piercing damage
Piercing damage.
from the arrow of slaying.
Nice. Go ahead and roll
Oh yeah.
full damage for that.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's do 5 more.
You mean fishmen don't have blood of the first men?
Fuck you, fishman!
Oh, that could have been a lot better.
Yeah, that sucks, but I'll
But
take
still
it.
is heavy damage. 25. You just blast him as it comes out of the water.
That is
magic arrow just sticks
11?
into his chest.
11 under half.
Yeah, it's not good.
Damn.
It's rough, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it lands on the dock. Oh, it's like weird predator mouth, like opens and closes, and then looks up with you with its little beady eyes, and it just opens its mouth and screams at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, as you can feel its energy just blast you in the face.
Wisdom. Oh!
Ooh,
Mm.
natural 20. You were ready for anything. As this thing came out of the water, you just clipped it right in the chest where you think a normal humanoid's heart would be. It lands on the dock, screams, doesn't phase you at all. Mordecai, it's back up to you. You've definitely seen and heard this screech. You turn and you see this different creature now assaulting Ricard.
Okay. I will use, I'm assuming it would take me 10 feet of movement to go here and then back into the water here.
Yes, if you just
Okay.
jump in.
Can I see that other humanoid again?
Yep.
Has he moved from the spot that I could hit him with my tentacle?
No.
Okay, so I will bonus action do that again.
Mm-hmm.
And 14 to hit. This is great.
14 misses.
Not a big surprise there, my dude.
All right, that's your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
It's allowed. Not too much though.
Right.
Shan't be done.
He's not a
Shan't
woman.
Shan't be done. Too much thinking.
Out loud.
Okay, I'm gonna test the water. Is it within 60 feet of me now?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna test the waters here, and I would like an intelligence saving throw from it.
Okay.
You just
that,
happen to get the Rhodes Scholar of this race right here.
that is not bad. Intelligence saving throw. That's a 16.
That
You
is
did
still
do
going
it.
to fail, as I used the cantrip Mind Sliver.
Oh, nice.
So it will take 3d6. I believe that is psychic damage. It
Nice.
is psychic damage. And it will also, on its next saving throw before the end of my next turn, it will have to subtract 1d4 from that saving throw.
Okay, well, it's making a Constitution saving throw for its spell save.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
It subtracts the D4.
Yes.
Okay, well I rolled a 4, and that brings it below what it needs. Everyone that's above the water can see the cloud kind of start to disappear. Mordecai, you see it look directly at you. It seems upset.
That was actually a pretty sick little byproduct of what just happened. So I used 10 feet. Yeah. How does the math work on this? So my surface speed is 30 feet.
Walking speed.
Yeah, my swimming speed is 40 feet.
Okay.
I used 10 feet to get into the water. Do I then have 30 feet of water movement?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I will end my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I guess before I fully commit to that, do I see any of these other motherfuckers now, since I know that there's another one about as I'm moving? Do I see any of those?
Let me switch to your vision. See what you see. Well, you would not see this is gone. But yes, you do. It is just on the edge of your vision. You see one underneath the crane.
Okay.
Looks slightly different from the other two.
Okay, I will still maintain that line of movement then, and end my turn there.
Okay. Rickard, you're up.
Oh, sweet. It's my turn again. Well, I guess the other time it was just a reaction.
Yeah, you used your reaction, yeah.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to re-equip the arrow.
Okay. You burst out of this creature. He's very upset.
And then I'm going to, let's see, what do I want to do? I want to
Do violence.
I'll take a step back, a couple steps back, and provoke that opportunity attack, I guess.
Okay.
If he has one.
Yeah, it's definitely is aggressive and wants to attack you. You can see his weird like hair tentacles like stiffen, and then he tries to grab you.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, not grab. He tries to smack you with his arms.
I guess I can't do that on a reaction?
That is a 22.
God damn it, that's it. Literally exactly.
He gets ya. You guys typically all have pretty high AC, but sometimes I get ya. That is 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Is it the first damage you've taken this
Yep,
whole?
really long time. Alright, and so I'm gonna aim at him, and I'm gonna see if I can pop him.
Okay,
18.
shooting your magic arrow. 18's gonna hit.
Hell yeah, let's go.
69 health. Nice.
More damage! 42 piercing damage.
Holy shit, that's above
Yeah.
average.
Yeah, you see him. He scratches at you. His weird tentacles are getting all stiff and like kind of spreading around his head like a hood. Then you just shoot him right in the face, and he falls off the dock and splashes, dies.
Oh, I love that.
Well, oh my god, I have to get my arrow now.
That is true.
I have another attack, but I don't see anything.
Does Ricard have a thirst to chop bits
Oh,
off?
son of a
this guy, or what?
bitch! I do, I definitely do. I use my full
let's-
movement. What did I went 15 feet, so I go 15 feet back, and I just kind of like look through the water. I'm like, where is he?
Yeah, it's maybe 10 feet deep, and you can just kind of see him like slowly starting to sink as he's laying on the surface.
Motherfucker.
Man,
I need to get his finger!
got some weird properties on his body. You should probably take one.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
For your collection.
dreads
Yeah, you probably
out of
should,
his
man.
that
hair.
that
Definitely
mantle would have
not
been perfect
poison.
for Elric, dude.
Yeah, that would have been fucked up for Elric.
Yeah.
I'm turning into Elric, actually.
All right, that's it for
Oh
you.
my god, dude, that would be so funny if that was a fucking like, if it was secretly cursed by fucking Elric or something, bro. That'd be so fucking hilarious, dude.
All right, Elbafirth, you're up.
The mantle is Elric's version of the fucking Ice King's crown, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, I can't see dick, so.
Can't see any
to-
dicks from where you are.
Well,
There are. Well,
Rick, what is? I imagine Ricard's usually wearing like a loincloth under all of his armor.
Yeah, you can see it every once in a while. Get a good look.
I'm gonna come 20 feet to here.
Wouldn't call it a good
I
look.
am 13 years old, so
Yep.
weirdo.
I guess. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna walk up, standing next to Ricard, be like, why are you looking in the water? Didn't you just kill that one?
Just hiss at you.
Did you just hiss at me?
I don't know.
I told- I'm gonna turn and yell over my shoulder to Eldritch. I told you it was feral. I told you it was a matter of time.
Don't let him bite you. You might catch it.
Yeah, that we had to put down a stable boy once for something like this. And then I'm going to prepare Toll the Dead. I'm gonna cock back my finger gun behind my shield and just start looking around like I'm expecting fucking zombies jumping out of the water or whatever.
Okay. What's the range on that, just for my own curiosity?
Let's see. Toll the Dead, I want to say is 60 feet. Yep,
We'll go with that. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope. I'm just, I'm like, fucking water. Why is it always water? God damn it. Let's take a breathe, I think. And then that'll be my turn. Just muttering to myself. I'm just not having a good night overall.
It's been a lot going on this night. It's been pretty
Yeah.
busy. Okay. Let's see. Malik, you would see as you are pulling the boat with Revan towards the closest ship, you would see the water near that ship start to churn.
Oh.
Very familiar to what your friend Sir Elwulfirth can do. Seems that there's a massive changing of how deep the bay is at that point, and it just suddenly drops down. Big, you can hear things snapping, crunching on the ship as it fights to struggle to stay afloat.
Hmm.
Eldridge, it's your turn.
Do
Guys
I
are
see
stealing my steeds.
anything that looks, hostile?
You could definitely hear that happening and probably the reaction of the people on the boat, but no, you don't see anything hostile other than what Rickard just blasted with his
Do
magic
I
arrow.
see or hear anything, jungle side, cliffs, or like we're back where we came from, towards the jungle entrance
It's a
over that
bit
way?
further away. Roll a perception check.
Okay. $19.
Pretty good
Um,
perception.
You almost feel a vacuum of noise behind you, from where you came. In the jungle, over the cliffs, almost like everything you can hear is just this water and the sounds of this water fight bouncing off of the cliffs behind you, and all other
Okay.
noise is gone.
Just gonna ready a chill touch. Just gonna be, trying to keep my attention to all around, the water. Just fucking, I'm swiveling,
Okay, you swiveling.
On a swivel.
and it's my turn.
All right, Alec, what are you doing?
Let's see. So the water is actively parting below this boat ahead of us.
Yeah, it looks like the boat is taking a licking. It looks like it's probably, let's see how long fast that boat can move. Now that you're pulling it. Yeah, so you're about 200 feet away from it.
This is not ideal. Not ideal at all, Max. Why you do this?
There are definitely other ships around. That's just the closest one.
Alright, so
You can
I
see,
could...
yeah, beyond it, double the distance, almost 500 feet away, is another ship that seems to be a bit larger. Probably a little, would need more work.
But I could tow the... It would take more work, or it would just be further to get to.
It would further to get to, and it looks like it would take more people to run the ship. There is a smaller ship than the one that even crashing down, but that's 3 times the distance.
And the person doing this is below the water, I can't see. I
Correct.
take it.
Yep.
Okay. Let us see. What can I do? How does this spell work? Oh, can't do that. Ah, Jesus. I'm in such an awkward situation.
Eberfur, do the water thing so I can get this arrow.
I'm gonna be like, but what the frick? I can't see shit.
Right here. No, just right here.
What for the pink? What? Why do you want that body? Leave that alone. No, stop. Don't. I'm gonna be like a dog. Just be, leave it. Leave it.
Produces water in my face.
Yeah, stop it. Yeah, little spritz bottle. Stop
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna hit myself with a little lay on hands action because I'm actually pretty fucked up. I'm gonna heal myself for 30.
Oh, nice. 30 hit points. Damn, how much lay on hands do you have?
40.
30.
Damn,
Jesus.
it's good.
I'm an 8th level paladin.
Yeah, 40 is good.
And I'm going to... Oh boy, how deep's this water? Would I know? Can I see like the... No, it's dark. I probably can't
It's
see
dark,
shit.
but I mean, it seems like, judging based off of the ships, it's a good harbor, deep water, pretty quickly.
So it'd be hard for me to get out of here if I send it right now, is what you're telling me.
I'm not asking what you're asking.
If I jump off this griffin right now and I
Oh.
dive into this water, what's gonna happen to me? That's what I'm asking you.
You're wearing a lot of armor.
That's fine. I can breathe, but
Just probably feel like you probably fall for a little while.
yeah. God damn it! I really don't have any good options.
I mean, you have a flying griffin.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help me combat underwater opponents.
Seems like one's already breached the surface.
Yeah, but that's not the one doing this to the boat, and if this thing destroys the boat we're trying to get on, we're fucked.
What are you thinking?
I don't know what to do.
Lay on hands. What else you got?
I mean, that's it for my standard action, obviously, but
So you
I
gotta
need
move.
to... My movement will be critical, I think.
I agree.
I like to think I'm just hearing like griffin wings flapping and just what the fuck is going on out there?
Probably, like, see the fucking smoke coming out of Malik's ears. He's like, what do I do?
Yeah, you can definitely see Malik at least.
Yeah, just see him like looking around like this. I'm like, what?
Just like flying.
Has someone cast a spell on him? He seems confused.
Okay, so let me ask this about the spell that's being cast. Did he part it all the way to the floor? Like there's a hole.
Not all the way to the floor, no, but there is a large gap. It seems like water is flooding out of this pit.
All right, I'm going over that. I'm dropping the rope to Ed. I'm calling out. I'll be right back. I'm flying over there,
Okay.
and fuck it, I'm going in.
All right, you jump off.
I'm jumping off. I'm going in. I dive into the water.
All right.
All
Are you
right,
going
Tom
into the
Cruise.
water or the spot that's empty?
Well, it's not empty all the way, you said, but
Right.
it's empty a little bit. So I'm gonna try to position myself so I won't be injured, and then I'm going in,
Okay.
diving in.
All right. Yeah.
I know that at minimum I will be 120 feet away from that guy. So here we go.
Yeah. You jump in, and just as you suspected, you kind of just do your Navy SEAL dive and land. And you immediately sink very fast, very far, and you definitely drop down 100 feet. You sink like a rock.
Too bad.
You hit the ground. You can definitely see the slope in your limited vision underwater going back up to the shore. You know where you need to go.
Do I see the enemy?
You do not.
Fuck.
There's a pretty excellent range on that spell.
What is it? It's got like
It's like
300
120 feet or something. It's more than that,
yeah,
actually.
yeah, it's
300 feet.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
I'm 100 feet below where the spell is being cast, he has to be within 20 feet of me, or something, right?
No, it's a 300 foot. It's a cube.
it's
with
300
It's a cube with
300 feet.
300 feet, and it's a cube 100 feet on a side. So in theory, he could be 400 feet away from you at max.
Well, I thought that it was 120, but
I'm just yelling
Not
this
something
in
Malik would
theory
know,
from the dock.
probably.
In theory, you're jumping into a very you're playing
well,
Battleship.
I'm never gonna
Jump.
find him in that case. So can I
You
just
know
rest
that
on that?
he's definitely more than 60 feet away from you because you cannot see him.
Yeah. So I mean, I probably wouldn't do that if I knew the spell was 300 feet.
Would you know the spell is 300 feet?
No. I mean, I've seen Ebelfirth cast it. I don't know if we've discussed it, but.
I've never cast it that far away from myself, so you wouldn't know that.
Alright.
Furthest was like 50 feet, and when the pirates were attacking the town, and I just.
Why don't you roll an Arcana check to see if you would know if the range is short or far for that spell.
All right. 11.
You know that you've seen Ebelfirth cast it out into the harbor, but you're not sure how far it is. Do you want to risk jumping in?
I mean, it's up to you if I can recon that or not, but
Yeah, if you don't want to jump into the ocean, I think that's a reasonable one to take back.
yeah, I figured I would be like close enough to him to see him at least if I jumped in, but
Nope.
300 is too far. So, all right, I'm just gonna fly around like an asshole then because I can't. There's literally nothing I can do about this. So
Are you going to keep pulling the ship towards somewhere?
no, I'm not gonna pull the ship into the hole in the water, Max.
I'm just asking.
Well, is the
Probably
hole
gonna pull up and wait for the water boys to deal with this.
Is the hole in the water where those two rowboats are, or is it?
No.
It's under the big ship we're trying to get to. They're trying
Yeah.
Oh,
to.
okay.
Look it up.
Yeah, so 200 feet away in front of these ships.
Oh wow.
Well,
There's
would
nothing
be
I can do to
hilarious.
stop this unless we can find this guy somehow. So
And you guys wouldn't see these ships anymore anyway.
Oh.
It'd be hilarious to watch him pulling a boat like up out of the pit, just like vertical, like a fucking roller coaster going up the first hill.
yeah, Malik's kind of like out of commission during this fight, so I'm just gonna like.
You heal yourself up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Scope
tread water here.
around. Make sure you're not getting hit by any water stuff.
I mean, if I can make a perception check to try to find him, I'll do that. But
Yeah, I think that's fair. If you just like scope around.
no, I don't find him.
Not sure, even though the visibility is increasing as the cloud has gone away. Mordecai, you can see the individual off to your distance, the furthest away from you. You can see it's up under the crane, moves towards the shore. And as it walks up onto the beach, the rest of you guys that have enough range could see it, but I believe it's going to be limited.
Can I
Mordecai,
maybe hear him come up on the shore?
It
My
is
passive
pretty
perception?
loud, so no. Doesn't
Oh,
look like
yeah,
anyone.
with the waves.
Doesn't look like anyone can see him except for Mordecai. So you would see that creature get onto the surface. It is now your turn.
Okay, so again, that guy, the original guy, still hasn't moved.
Correct. It's in the same spot next to your tentacle.
Okay, I will then again try to strike with the tentacle.
If you roll another 13, I swear to God.
Well, I rolled a natural 13.
22
I
hits.
swear to
Okay.
God.
1d8.
You won't do it
plus
again?
5.
Pat, you swore.
11 cold damage,
just-
which I would probably assume it's not super effective, but it still loses 10 feet of its movement. And potentially has to make a concentration saving throw?
It does not seem to mind the tentacle wrapped around it at all. It almost seems to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
that's murder.
I don't like that.
Okay, so
This guy likes Japan for the culture.
what I will do at this point then is try to strike it with 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
14, that's good. That's like the 12th
Miss.
14 that I fucking 21,
Go hits.
22,
Wow,
Awesome.
2 13s in those rolls, which is
10, and then 8 force damage.
Right. He does maintain concentration, but he takes 18 force damage.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's not turned towards you.
He's facing away from me?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10. What's the distance betwixt him and myself at this point now?
55 feet.
Well, I have depleted my options for this turn, so I will end it there.
All right. Brickart, what are you doing?
Oh, I guess he's using talk on phone.
Someone.
It's a powerful ability.
super effective. I'm gonna yell to Mordecai.
I didn't even know you
Where
could do
are
that.
they?
I
Are
guess
you underwater?
I'm
He's probably underwater. I don't think he can hear me if he's underwater.
Ruh-roh.
Brickart, it's your turn.
Yeah, actually, question though, because Servalford just yelled out. Would I even be able to hear him? I didn't claim that I dove underwater. I would still be kind of waiting around, but
If you're on the surface of the water, yeah, I would say you can hear him.
okay. I'll point in the northern direction that's on the map, and then I'll point over in I'll point and yell in that direction, and then there's one that is breaching the beach over by the crane.
Oh,
Which is-
over there?
Yes.
He points this way and this way.
Okay.
I can't see. He's
There
on the
could be
beach.
more. There could be more as well. I just don't see them so far.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Interesting.
Regard the Swift. What are you thinking?
Oh, okay, that's my turn. I'm going to try and resist the urge to dive into the water to get that to get a finger.
I'd say in the heat of battle, you could probably push it to the side for maybe 6 seconds or so.
um,
But inside the next 10 versions of 6 seconds, you feel like you got to get something.
I bonus action return the arrow to my hand. Does it have blood on it?
It's all wet and gooey. Yeah, it does.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I give it a little lick.
It tastes like terrible ink. Really bad. Very cold.
Do I get any cool properties from it?
You would now have advantage on dexterity checks.
All right,
Mhm.
cool. So that's my bonus action. God damn, man. I really need to be able to see someday.
You do see the magic torch right under, in between Ebelfirth's feet, right beside you.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't seem to go out with just regular wind.
I know, it's pretty cool, right? I'm going to, and he said it was like breaching the
Yeah, he says
Sure.
on the beach.
up there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna use, I guess my action to pick it up and then run
Pick what up?
the torch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can grab it.
Okay, I'm gonna run.
Hold on. Let me. Are you still wielding your bow?
Yeah, it's like I'm just like double fisted him.
All right. So if you're gonna use your bow, you would have to drop it.
Right,
but
yeah.
Otherwise, I'd say that's totally fine. Just speaking as someone actually carries things. Go for it.
Who carries things IRL?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
go
I can't hold this bow with one hand. What do I do?
25 to go here. Did you want to consider me picking up the thing an action or what?
No, you can just grab it and run.
Okay, and
You're swifty.
I'm gonna use my action then to. Oh, I see this motherfucker. I'm gonna use my action to move a little bit further. Move right here, and then I'm gonna stick it in the sand.
Cool. I would love it if you would stop making me make this torch. Though.
Let me have it. Give me a torch.
I don't know how to do
cannot
that.
work.
You can't just do whatever you want, man.
You do it with the
Max,
owl.
Max, thanks to Ricker's torch, I can now see this thing over here at the edge of the darkness.
I also
Yeah.
can.
You should be able to, yeah.
Can I hit it with my
Nice.
prepared cantrip?
Oh,
totally,
shit!
yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fucking- yeah,
Win,
it's
win.
absolutely in range.
Yeah.
Turns out moving was the best situation. Nice job.
I need a wisdom saving throw from the wet creature.
Well, that's right.
Nice. That's dope. Alright.
So what have we learned? Ricard is basically a marker light. And that's it.
That's his nighttime function.
Wisdom saving throw, not that great.
I'm telling you, this magic torch, man.
And he's taken no damage, correct? Oh, actually,
Ah.
I'm ahead of Eldritch in turn order, so. Yeah.
Unless
It's,
something gives me advantage, I do not hit.
Oh, bummer. That misses. Let's see, 12. It has not taken damage yet. How much does it take from your hit, Ebelfirth?
I take it its wisdom saving throw wasn't very good.
It was 12.
Oh yeah, no, fuck him. 10 points of necrotic damage. As I just absolute SWAT team over the top of the shield, just fucking bang bang, fucking bells start ringing. You see just fucking water droplets shake off of his head as it's I like to think it's just
Cool.
like a sonic weapon. Love
Nice.
that.
That's fun.
I'd be like, I found one. Ricard, it's
What's
right
up?
there.
It's over there.
Just blast a chunk off of it. It's you can actually everyone can hear it scream. It would even echo across the water to you, Malik. As it definitely appears to be just actively hurt.
Sorry, what happened to me?
You just heard a screech of a creature that sounds wounded near the crane.
Oh.
Not psionically. We're not dealing straight chthonic.
not straight there. Okay, so
Are-
2 reactions from Evelfirth and Eldridge. It is still your turn, Ricard. Is that the end of it?
Oh, it's still my turn? Oh,
Well,
yeah.
You moved. Did you do anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Ooh, you know what?
You could drop
Fuck
the
it.
torch and shoot.
I action surge because I didn't action surge ever,
Okay.
and I will shoot him a couple times.
Okay.
Try to shoot him. 23 to hit.
Definitely hits him.
Max damage. 40.
Ooh,
Pierce
Just
baby.
blow a huge amount of just goo through his clavicle, and he just falls into the water, definitely dead.
I know, oh,
Uh-oh,
man.
that's 2 pieces that Ricard's got to collect now.
And man, these are some weird creatures. Gotta
Those are the valuable ones.
get close to it.
Yeah,
You see it.
I used the rest of my movement to move forward.
You would have one more attack. Let me see. You don't see any other enemies nearby, though.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I am done.
Your arrow is currently in that creature. Elwolfirth, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I fucking see this thing?
You cannot.
I cannot. I'm gonna yell up to Malik and be like, Malik!
Yeah.
He's really far away though at this point, right?
No, he's about 100 feet away.
Yeah. Malik! I'm gonna head whip back my faceplate so he can actually hear me. I'd be like, Malik, things are getting fucked up down here.
I can't see that far. What's happening?
You would actually probably see Ricard's torch in the sand, and some sort of figure just fallen into the surf.
Fish people.
Should I come back there?
I protect the boat, but be prepared, fish people.
Okay, I can't really hit fish people under the water.
I mean, can Revan fly upside down and you just stick
No.
your head under the water?
It's not how that works.
Oh.
You see, it was an aerial maneuver where we just. All right. That will end my turn.
Okay. Mordecai, imagine you're putting your face into the water every now and again. You would see this creature move and start to go out to sea. Moving a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
But moves about 20 feet further away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Eldridge, you're up.
Do I see any other monsters?
Not immediately, no.
Okay.
Which means there's tons of them.
Right. I guess. Do I see anything that would need my attention right away? Is there a big rift in the water somewhere?
You can't see anything, no. But
Okay.
you can definitely
There's a big
hear.
rift in the water.
Yeah, you would have heard from all the people on the boat screaming, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the wizards that we've rescued. Is there anything you lads know about fish people?
My friends, these are ancient folk defending this island. We should go.
Were they being
Defending
kept
the
back
island.
by the barrier making thing?
I would say certainly.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Did I hear that?
Is there anything we can do to get them to
Really?
go away?
I believe we can slaughter them, or
Ah, fuck,
run.
come on, man. You know what I'm talking about here.
I would need many sacrifices to recast the ritual in much time.
Oh, all right, I see what you're saying. That's about it. Those are our A and B, huh? All right.
So
Well,
what I can do.
I'm gonna walk forward. Ooh, I need my this guy. 5, 8, 10, 15.
Why are
Still
they
not
trying to
seeing
sink
any.
the ship that we're trying to escape on?
20, 25, 30.
Probably mad we dropped the crane in their ocean.
Still don't see anything.
It's Captain Planet.
So I'm just gonna hold a chill touch match.
Shh, let me write that down.
Do you need me to roll a perception check for my hold action, or are you good?
No, you're good.
All right, so I'm just gonna hold that chill touch magic range attack, and my greatsword is out, just chilling.
Malik, you are up.
Okay. Well, I've finally been warned of the situation behind me. I guess I'll fly. If the boats look safe, I'll kind of like look around the dock for enemies from the sky. Like maybe if I look down from above, I might have a chance to see something down there.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Eye in the
are you-
sky here.
Are you flying closer to the shore, or are you staying where you are?
I don't want to get too far from the boats in case they need my help.
They do
So-
look like they're able to stay their distance from this pit, and they seem to be floating fine. As
Yeah,
Just
I'll
in there?
go pretty close to the dock. I mean, Revan can move 80 feet without dashing, so
okay, so you can literally get to where your character is right now. Then
all right, I'll fly over there and then I'll eye in the sky, see nothing.
yeah, you don't see anything. You definitely see Rickar with his torch on the ground, and like I said, some humanoid floating dead in the water by the crane.
I don't see anything. I'm gonna call out, and I'll just prepare Sacred Flame, I guess, for any enemies
Okay,
that appear.
all right.
That'll do it.
Mordecai, you would see from your point of view something coming very similar, but around the beach, around the shoreline. Seems to be a mirrored creature of the one that was jumped on the dock.
Okay. Coming from the
Um,
left or the right?
I will show you because Rickard would also see it appear here as it leaps out of the water. Through Rickard, you were just staring at this weird floating dead creature. You're like, oh, that's really strange, and you just didn't quite notice as it just bursts out from underneath it. A mirror one that screeched at you before, and it's gonna screech at you again. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. So it opens its weird predator mouth and screams at you.
Wisdom. That one is not as good.
Rough.
It's not as good.
75 necrotic psychic force damage to your brain.
It screeches at you and just hits this weird, like when you can hear like just the beep and you're like, oh man, I'm going deaf.
Oh yeah.
It does that to your whole body and you're just like, and then you just stick right there. And you are stunned.
Oh. Shit.
Dude, he just fucking Saving Private Ryan, dude, right there, dude.
At least my innards are still in me.
You can repeat the saving throw on the end of your next turn. Yeah, it is exactly what it is. It's like, I just want to watch a movie, man. I paid for this. Mordecai, it's your turn.
Okay, so at this point, I will yell. Well, they already know fucking about that guy. Would that have procced any type of held
Actually, I
action?
think Eldridge, it would just be on the edge of your vision. You should be able to see it.
Yeah, he can. If I can, he can.
Malik, you would be able to see it too. Is that within your range of Sacred Flame? 95
Wait.
feet?
No, 60 feet for Sacred Flame. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Eldridge would be able to see it, but I can't hear Eldridge.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there he is.
I can see it. It's time. It's time.
It's time to do.
Oh shit!
Oh damn it! I have an.
There's a
inspiration.
22 hit back?
That definitely hits.
Nice. 16 necrotic damage
Yikes. Okay.
as I grab for some Grundle.
Yeah, you do.
Grab some grun.
We don't have to shard it to Grun. Rich, I couldn't download that for whatever reason.
It's just a picture of a torch.
Just text it to me.
Oh.
It's just a picture of a torch.
It's just a picture. All right, whatever. I'll make one. So that definitely hits with 16 Grundle damage. You can hear it seem to make a noise. Doesn't seem upset.
I think it liked having its Grundle grabbed, boys. I don't know what nature of wickedry we face here.
They like it when it's cold.
Mordecai,
That's
you are up.
Yeah. So you said it moved 20 feet away from my tentacle.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to move. I'm going to yell. There's one in the water straight ahead, and you can all breathe underwater. I'm going to move 10 feet forward, and then I'd like to dive 10 feet down.
Okay.
Fuck, dude. I'll move 10 more feet forward, I suppose.
Okay.
And I will bonus action move my tentacle forward. I can move it up to 30 feet, so I'll move it to, I guess I can technically get in front of that thing now at that point, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Not that it's going to really matter, but it's more about trying to make it throw more. 16 to hit?
Well, 16 does not hit.
Yeah, and I
Just moves out of the way.
I will do another 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
Trying to make it fucking throw concentration saving throws if it has to. 28. 23.
Sir.
21.
Yeah, really
damn.
good.
Plus 5. 10.
Makes that save.
15.
Fails concentration on your second hit. Malik, you can see the water start to slush around and almost start to rebalance itself.
And then 10 more force.
All right. 35 damage on cantrips. Pretty good.
Yeah. Man, well, it's water. I'm sure I can't tell if this thing is looking haggard at all, even remotely, right?
Well, I mean, you could just like submarine blast it, and you can see it like kind of stumble forward. I mean, yeah, it's definitely floating, but it like kind of floats back up and turns around.
Any red ichor coming from its body or anything?
Certainly not. Nothing red. Nope. It seems like it's is taking your blows, but not part of its plan, perhaps.
All right. Well, again, that is all I can do. So that is all I will do. I will end my turn.
Ricard, you are up.
I'm stunned. What is that? Does that mean I can't move, really?
Yeah, you're pretty much fucked up. Your speed is 0. You can't do shit. Let me
My
get the
speed
actual.
0.
Let me get the real definition because it's definitely not. You can't do shit. You're incapacitated. You automatically fail any saving throws for strength or dex, and someone would have advantage attacking you.
Okay.
So you can re-roll your saving throw.
I can't attack because it would require moving. Is
Yeah,
that
you're
like
incapacitated. You can't do anything.
incapacitated? So I'm just kind of like knocked out of standing up.
Yeah, you're just like stupefied.
This is what happened to me Sunday, over and over.
Yeah, you're just like you're all muddled. Just the screech is like
Okay, so wisdom you said, right?
wisdom saving throw.
17.
You managed to shake it off.
Hell yeah.
No longer stuns.
And
Man, I wanted to
no
stun you for
Aussie for me
one more.
there.
All right. It is the end of your turn, so it is now Sir Ebelfirth.
I'm gonna look at the guy over my shoulder. I'm gonna look and see that Mordecai is like launching all the torpedoes at once, and just be like, "Life is full of
Fire the
decisions."
missiles.
And Eldritch, it seemed to. I'm gonna yell to Eldritch. It seemed to like your necrotic enema.
It's maybe. I'm not a good, depth character assessment guy. I'm the sword guy. And it's over there.
Okay. I needed to make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 18.
That will pass. Motherfucker. Alright.
They don't happen to have a negative modifier to their wisdom, do they?
They do not.
Ah, fuck.
Sleep, perchance to dream. 5, 10.
all I can think of is, oh fuck, role models.
Role models.
Well, that's exactly what it's from.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was for. That's him. Like I thought that was like a quote from like.
It's like him
actual-
pretending to quote Shakespeare or
Yeah,
something.
it literally
Yeah.
sounds like Shakespeare.
But he doesn't like Shakespeare.
Yeah, but he loves
I
role
really
models.
doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, you good, Mordecai? And just see bubbles come up. Be like, he's good. He's good. He's got that. I guess I'll just move a little bit forwards, and just in case anything else comes into my range. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Mordecai, you can see this creature start to swim. No longer walking on the floor of the bottom floor of the ocean. It starts to swim. Looks like it gets maybe 10 feet up in the water and starts to move significantly faster. Even though it is slowed, it moves 30 feet away from you.
Away from me?
Yep.
Okay.
Eldridge, it's your turn.
Eldridge used invisibility and silence on himself. Very good.
Well, that'll happen. Those are good spells.
Super effective.
Yeah, you can see it not look back at you at all, Mordecai, and just starts to swim away.
I don't even think about you at all. I just gave you the Draper treatment.
Malik, you will be up next.
Okay.
All you, Eldritch.
You are up, sir.
I still don't see anything, right?
You do see this
I
creature
see
here.
this guy, but like my only thing against him seems to be something nice for him. So I'm gonna go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I want to spend my last 10 feet just full sprinting. And I'm gonna jump off the side. And I'll use my action to continue my movement.
Okay.
How far can I get with a running jump into the water with my full heavy armor on?
For
The
a
20
long
strength.
jump, I think it's your strength score is as far as you can long jump on a run. You
Okay.
have 20
That'd be
strength.
another 20 feet. Yep.
Yeah, so you can jump 20 feet out into the water if you're diving.
Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna let myself sink, and I'm gonna be sword out. I'm looking for the whatever that Mordecai's been shooting at.
All right. I don't think you. I think you would probably just see it like swimming away, like it's just like kicking away from
Oh.
you. As you just kind of sink and land, little bit of the sand like puffs around you. Yeah, you can see it clearly fleeing.
I look back at Mordecai and I like gesture like, wait, what the fuck?
You were too slow.
I like
Okay.
to think how that came out underwater. Just as
Anything else on
Hey,
your turn?
wait. Hey, you heard.
No, it's the end of my turn, Max.
All right, Malik, you're up.
Well, this is exactly 80 feet to right there. Here I go. I jump off of Revan as he comes in for an attack with his claws. Yeah, 15 to hit.
15 is going to miss.
What a peck! Nope.
Peck also misses. As
Damn, the
Revan
peck
comes
almost
flying in,
always hits, though.
and this creature just moves out of the way, can dodge.
Alright, speaking of moving, I move over here. And while
Jump
he's
off.
dodging that old peck and claw attack. Oh my god, that's terrible.
He's also dodging the sword attack.
Oh,
Yep.
also.
Oh,
I didn't
there
mean to
we
roll
go.
with advantage, but it's a nat 20 on my sword saving throw.
Okay, that's right. You drew your sword.
Attack number 2. 26.
holy
Yep.
shit.
He hits.
Is this look like one of the spellcastery boys, or is this just a random fish guy?
Looks like it's a weird fish person. You don't see any reason to assume it knows magic.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit it then. With a normal hit, it's gonna be 13 magical slashing and 2 fire damage.
All right, you just slice into it. Definitely seems to not like that very much.
Alright, that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. It is going to be pissed now.
Good.
Good.
Good. It is going to have all of its weird tentacle things start to get nice and stiff. You're going to see a couple little points come out of them, and then it's just going to try and bury its face into you and have these tentacles kind of latch around you.
I do not consent.
I would imagine not. Let's see if it can hit you with this special.
I don't know if it
special
believes
thing.
in or understands the term.
Does a 19 hit you?
No.
And it fails, and you can kind of just feel them scratching against your face. You feel like it probably would have been uncomfortable if that were to have hit you. You can see that it's frustrated. It was not able to get through your heavy armor. It kind of looks around, sees you and Revan, and it runs towards Ricard.
Malik, I think it likes you. It tried to kiss you.
You and Revan would both have an opportunity to attack. If you'd
Sword
like to take it.
attack. 25.
That definitely hits.
I rerolled a 1 into a 5, so that's plus 4. 12 slashing, 9 fire, and then Revan will also have advantage now. That's fun. 19 from Revan.
19 will also hit.
11 slashing.
It goes running towards Ricard and just huge chunks taken off, like almost one of its whole limbs just like separated, but it keeps just like lurching up towards you. It looks like it really wants to put its face on your face.
Well, I tried to stop him.
Mordecai, it's your turn.
I will swim 20 feet up. How far away is how far away from my tentacle is that thing now at this point?
Let's see. He was able to move. He was able to move 30 feet away from your tentacle.
I will move the tentacle up 30 feet. I guess technically 25 feet because I'll have it be behind him, and I'll try to attack with it.
Mhm.
12. I'm sure that misses.
Misses.
Great. It's a humanoid, you said, right?
Yes.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How far away am I from it now?
You are currently. You just went 40 feet closer?
Yes. From where I was originally at the beginning of my turn.
Okay.
Which was 5, 10, 15. This spot right here.
Okay, you are now 30 feet away from it.
Okay. Do I see anything else? Any other creatures ahead of me?
You would not.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep hurling Eldritch Blast at it, I suppose. I'm trying to stop it from running away at this point.
I'm doing the old escape.
19,
19 will hit.
21,
21 also hits.
24,
Mm-hmm.
8, 7, 7. Very good rolls on that damage, for sure. Fantastic.
It looks like you're definitely wounding it from afar, as it seems to be trying to run. Anything else on your turn?
From the... So it's 30 feet away from me. I swam 10 feet down. From a height standpoint, how deep underwater is it at this point?
It's maybe 15 feet below you, as it's started to swim.
At
No
this
longer
point,
on the bottom.
Can I still see the bottom of the water, or is it like deep now?
You can still see it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll end my turn there again.
Okay. Rickard, it's your turn. This
He
creature's up in your
is
grill.
right on top of me. Oh my god.
He wants to hug you with his face.
mouth
I killed that last one. I think my arrow was in him still, right?
That's correct.
Sorry, I used my bonus action to return it to my hand. And then what is it? Can I use an arrow to just stab into somebody? Like just
I think that would be an improvised weapon.
improvised weapon. Okay, and I don't have proficiency. So that would be a base roll.
Yeah, just a 20.
Let's just do it at a disadvantage then. So I use my bonus action that I'll use half my movement to like re-equip it. And then I'll take some shots here.
Okay. Oof, double 11.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just too close. It's just trying to get in your face, and you just.
I
Shoots.
have inspiration, but I don't know. I think it was from Jason. That doesn't last long, right? It doesn't last like a day, does it?
No, I don't think so, right?
You're
It's
talking
8
about
hours.
I
Bardic
think it
inspiration?
lasts.
That's
It
10
lasts
minutes.
till you use it, or until
No.
you long
Bardic-
rest. I believe.
Bardic inspiration is just 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay,
Oh.
then I'm gonna just uncheck that then. Okay.
You just. It goes. Flying, splash into the water somewhere.
Motherfucker. Alright, and then I'm gonna I guess I'll try and shoot him with a regular arrow then.
Okay. It definitely hits.
Asshole rolls. So let's see. Regular one is short bow d6. Fucking big old 6 damage.
6 damage is enough to finish him off.
I was gonna say he
fuck
was
yeah.
pretty fucked up from Malik,
As he
like
barely
flying in and
made it to
beating the
you.
shit out of him.
And just kind of falls and lands on your legs. Weird tentacles like losing their stiffness every second.
Think of all the trophies you're about to get.
I know. Jesus, I
Looks
have to
really
do so
gross.
much
Should
dismantling.
probably take one of those. All right. What else? Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. So Rebel Firth, you're up.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna and then realize I have no targets. Yeah, and I can just see the bubbles from Mordecai. He's real far away, huh? I'm just gonna.
What happened up here? To the ships?
The ship's kind of been trying to balance itself out after being heavily assaulted
Some.
with large amounts of ocean water.
Do the waves go back to normal?
Yep.
All right, so I'll just come to here, and I'm going to again prepare a little Toll the Dead. Just look around and be like, did we win? I think we won. Does this count as a win?
I don't know if anybody
I'm
says
underwater. I
anything
can't
to
hear you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, fuck me. I'm just gonna lean up against this box with my shield out in front of me, like, all right.
All right. Let's see. Mordecai, you can see this creature getting blasted from you. Seems injured. It turns around and it starts to conjure some sort of underwater spell. You can see some weird mist ink starting to form around you into these weird tentacles. You feel like at the start of your turn, this might be unpleasant.
Okay.
Eldridge, it's your turn.
Do I see the weird tentacles forming around? Is it like an area, or is it just on his person?
You can see it forming around about in 20 feet around him.
Oh god, that's a lot of tentacles. So that's what you're saying is like,
That's a lot of damage.
am I in the tentacles?
Actually,
Oh, you are. Oh,
I mean,
oh.
Or is it 20 feet across?
yeah, I was gonna have him be in the center of it. So
Yeah.
we'll say you are not.
Okay. So it is 20 feet across. Can I see the thing that's trying to swim away like fucking Aquaman?
Yeah, you can see him.
I'm gonna give him a
60
fucking
feet
chill
from here.
touch.
Alright.
Did he only move 30 feet last turn?
Right.
Okay. How far can I move underwater like this?
Do you have a swim speed?
I don't think that's a normal thing to have, right?
No. Then you can move half your speed.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna move like that, trying to stay around the tentacles. And then if that hits, 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic damage. As you can
And
see.
he cannot heal until the start of my next turn.
All right. You can see that the weird tentacles floating around Mordecai start to fade as he kind of goes limp and just seems to just be floating in the water.
Hey!
Ah,
I
look
got
at
him with the
that.
Grundle grab.
With the Grundle
Go!
grab. There do not appear to be any other threats immediately that you guys can tell.
I
I'm
would
just
like
gonna
to,
free
as fast
swim.
as possible, swim up to that body.
Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah.
slowly, like I'm wearing the old 1920s diving outfit, just kind of lurch across the thing towards him.
Yep, you can get there. Mordecai, you see this weird creature man wearing exactly as I described before, a weird kilt skirt thing. Weird little tentacles that are actually just appear to be woven seaweed. He's got like a couple wispy weird things on his face, like a catfish. Seems to be a weird fish man.
Just killed Shushar.
But not like
No.
the fish, not like the fisherman we saw on the island, or just like the
No,
fisherman
this
we
fish
saw
guy
on
was
the
a dick.
Yeah, not like the toad creature or the weird water demon that you passed through earlier.
Did I hear that right? This thing has the fucking predator mouth, or was that only the other things that were coming out of the water
Those
over
were
in
the
Flamingo?
two other things that attacked Ricard.
Okay, okay.
They all are
Um,
different.
So I suppose then I'll continue my journey to the rowboats then, if there's not anything super significant here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm hearing combat music still, and we're still in initiative.
I'm
order, so-
hearing beep beep bop bop boo.
Well, there is no foe to battle.
I collect
Okay.
more fingers.
You collect some fingers.
I'm gonna look around at people surfacing with parts and pieces of these fucking things and just be
Saddle
like,
back up.
what
and
is wrong with you guys?
I'm going back to what I was doing before.
You
I
guys,
would, when I get to the head, or when I get to the body, Max,
Mhm.
I'm cutting that head off, even if I gotta saw it with my sword, and I'm putting
Yeah.
it in my sack.
you can definitely do that.
Max, I'm
Nice.
going to the biggest ship.
Okay. You're
I
pulling a boat to
also-
the biggest ship.
I'm flying.
Oh, you're flying there. Okay, cool. Yeah, you land on. You can
Yeah.
get to the biggest ship pretty fast.
I'm also getting that heart. All right. I'm getting those lungs.
Uh.
All right.
Oh, you're doing full surgery underwater?
I can breathe.
Yeah, you're
Right?
not. It's not really lungs in the same way that you for you and I.
Whatever it uses to take stuff from the water, I
Has
want.
gills, man.
Got these
Yeah,
weird
just-
gill
You know how fish work?
organs.
I didn't. He said man-like, bro. I gotta cover my bases.
That's fair.
Yeah, you
So
can
if he's
definitely
got a
harvest
gill
some
sack
organs.
thing,
Yeah.
I'm taking that.
Okay.
His weird kelp clothing, I'm taking that.
All right.
His hands and feet, are they webbed?
Why you
Yep.
gotta do that though?
I'm taking that.
Why you
Okay.
gotta do that? I don't
All
understand.
right,
why-
those are. I'm gonna organize it.
You
All right,
know-
I'm gonna have a pouch for the hands, a pouch for the. I'm gonna hang the feet off my belt. Those are probably pretty big.
I really don't understand why.
I'm gonna
why
hang
you gotta
the
do that.
head off my other side. All right,
Okay.
and
It's
then
getting worse.
the kelp clothing. I'm just gonna fold it up, put it in my sack.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
just taking
The heart and
fingers.
the organs, the heart, and then the weird gill things.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going in its own pouch as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw up off the side of the dock when I see his surface with the fucking gutted remain. I'm like,
Mhm.
that was still humanoid. Also, you smell terrible. And
I
just-
smell delightful, sir. I smell like the ocean. All of this is washed off of me as I just keep walking back to the beach. Fucking 1920 scuba man weighed down
I'm
by
just
heavy
gonna-
shit style.
Yep, you would make it
Uncock-
there eventually with your nasty trophies hanging from
Yeah.
Yeah, at a certain
uncock
point.
my finger gun, just be like, no, this isn't it.
I was gonna say. I mean, at a certain point, we gotta think about the smell. And, like,
I'm going to reach into my bag of holding and take out my cup of pitch.
Mhm.
I'm going to spread the pitch liberally onto the deck. I'm going to light the ship on fire and then get back on my griffin.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Light the biggest ship on fire.
I'm going to fly back to the dock to get more pitch.
And just hear the screams of children that are locked in the hold. Just
That ship definitely, burns and will eventually sink over a while. But you can get more pitch if you want.
Yes, I intend to burn every boat except the one we're taking.
Okay.
burn the
yeah.
ships.
Yeah, we can certainly say that over the next 10 minutes or so, that is what you're doing. What is anybody else doing?
I am getting to the rowboats.
Yeah, you can definitely just pop in between the rowboats. They're watching to see, hey, which one should we go to?
Well, which one can we actually move with this amount of people?
Oh, I don't know.
What about you, dock people? Do you know
Dock people.
anything about boats?
No.
Oh, wonderful. Fan-fucking-tastic.
You know not about boats?
Not how to sail one. Don't you? How'd you get here?
It was a rowboat.
Oh.
Well, actually, I swam here.
That was the most hopeless no I've ever heard.
I'm just gonna be waiting on the dock. Be like, is someone coming back with a boat?
How much do boats cost?
Boats are
Uh,
pretty expensive.
Shouldn't we
Osmond,
just
can you
like
help
keep
me?
all our
Can you
boats?
can you help me into that boat? As I
What
put
boat are you
that-
trying to get into?
As Osmond's boat.
It's pretty full, man.
Oh my God, Ed!
Look like you can swim pretty easily.
Fucking, I hate you guys so much.
Can I not?
Uh,
Did I not have advantage on swim now?
Is there a boat that appears to be? What's the closest boat look like?
Like, are you talking about their rowboats or the boat that is
No,
not burning from Malik?
the boat that is hopefully at this point not burning from Malik.
I'm
So
not
there-
burning the one we're intending to take.
Oh,
How
but
many
we don't
is-
know which one we're intending to take.
Yeah, how
yet.
many boats are there?
So this is a
They
little
were
complicated
rowing
here.
towards us. They already put the first load of people onto a boat. I thought.
Right, no.
Nope. There's 2 rowboats full of people. 1 boat that looks fucked up from getting spun around in the water. Further boats away from it. The biggest boat is on fire.
God
And looks
damn
like
it!
Take a large crew. Then there are boats that are larger and smaller than the one that they were headed to. Just depends on which one you guys want to go for. But there are like 5 other boats in the harbor, aside from the big one that's burning.
Okay.
would
well,
like-
what not damaged boat do we have the personnel to sail? Is the question.
There's a small boat that you guys could definitely sail with less than 10 people. It would be cramped to have all you guys on there, but you could definitely do it.
I pick that one.
Okay.
Ed, get us to that boat right there.
All right.
Is there a slightly larger boat that we could sail?
Slightly
It was
larger one
damaged
that
in
would.
the attack.
There is one that's a little bit bigger that would be hard to sail with your amount of people. Yeah.
But we could do it.
I'm going
You
to
could
that
roll
small
for it.
boat.
Okay.
I
Well,
feel
it's
pretty
not up to me
confident.
anyways. I'm slowly walking back to the dock.
I had sex with a boat maiden.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
What does that have to do with anything?
I know how they work.
I'm pressing
right.
X
How that
to
works.
doubt.
It's definitely how that works for sure.
Are you saying
Blind
you learned the
confidence
skill
cannot
from the
be
tip of your dick?
rolled against.
I think I'm just gonna be sitting on the shore, be like, "Is the boat coming back?"
I'll fly after I finish my work. I'll fly back to the dock. Go. Anyone want to ride?
Be like, "Yeah, yes."
I'm gonna trudge up out of the water with all of my fishman parts hanging from me.
Ugh.
I'll be like, I need a ride.
I'll let you find your own way. Come on, Evelfirth.
I'm just gonna, be like, I'm gonna
I
jump on
start-
and just
I start
even-
jogging for the pier. No, wait, I need a ride.
Yeah, not even the right way. I'm gonna go like side saddle over. Just be like, go, 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 go.
Evelfirth and I fly to the boat.
I'm running to the edge, like, guys, come on.
Yeah, you guys can definitely make your way over to the boat, and over the next hour or so, everyone can get on it. But as you land on it, Elfirth and Malik, you can see it looks like it's pretty much primed and ready to go at a moment's notice with the right crew.
Shall we check
like
it to
it's,
make sure there's no enemies hiding on board?
Fuck, we forgot the pitch and the wizards.
Well, we have to do another load of rowboat.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Right.
what he's saying. It's gonna take an hour of.
Yeah,
Of ferrying
Various
with rowboats.
ferrying.
all
varying
your different
maneuvers.
things to get out there. I'd say within an hour, you guys can get out there.
So how did they
Malik
never
and
show you
Ebelfirth,
dirt?
you guys can not see any people at all. But
Jesse?
like I said, it does look
Or
like
sorry,
it's
not
ready to
Jesse.
go.
Max, during this time where we're just kind of chilling and waiting and sitting in rowboats and shit, can I take that as a short rest then?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
give the
guess
ship a
can
once
I
over.
take a general knowledge to see if I really know anything about what needs to be done to actually sail this boat? Like
Yeah.
the tasks that would need to be laid out for each person.
Yep. So to basically be a sailor, it's a survival check. So you can go ahead and roll that if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that as well. And be like, I saw a lot of stuff hanging out in the middle of the boat. Yeah, there we go. Hanging out in the middle of the boat, not being near any edge in my armor, so scared of falling in the water before I couldn't drown.
Yeah, you guys feel generally confident that especially sailing with the Pecker on the way out here, you feel like, yeah, doesn't seem that hard. You could probably figure it out.
I can also give
You
us
need
a.
to pull up the anchor, get the sail put out. You need to probably row your
We
way
got
out of
we
the
got
harbor.
these like what we have like 4 sailors, 5 sailors.
You
They are
have
not sailors.
We have
one person
0.
that worked on a boat and 6 slaves.
Yeah, we can make that work.
I'm just gonna be like, whenever you guys tell me, and just be like, I'm gonna use a thing we don't get to use a lot, and then I can give us a general push out of the bay as I like prepare redirect flow, control water to be like, yeah, we're just gonna.
Are we
How-
just magical speedboating out of this
How,
bay then?
how many moves like that do you have, Sir Ablefirth?
3, and it goes for about 100 feet at a time, but
So you
get
could
us out of the
probably
bay.
probably get pretty close to out of the actual
Ooh.
harbor and have the sails take over from there.
I
But
would
that would
suggest
be-
preserving one of those in case a critical error happens and we have to redirect it with more force than we can put humanly possible.
Yeah. So in my 100-foot cube per side, I'm gonna cast control water twice, and get us a little jump start moving with the anchor up and moving out of the bay.
Okay, as you guys start to commandeer this ship out of the Bloodstone Harbor, does anybody want to do anything before that?
Just gonna smoke a little bit. Have a
We
nice
have all of
relaxing boat
our
ride.
supplies and everything. We got all our stuff.
Yep, you got the chest, you got everything. Eldridge, you would notice that for some reason, maybe some sort of special day, your sack is now full again.
My weed sack?
Yeah, weird.
Oh, special day.
Here. I'm
Look
in
at
a
Sack of endless
big
weed.
sack. Do I see like magic runes in it or anything?
Nope, and you can see now it looks like that's all that's in it, but the sack is now full again. So
I give it a
like a
sniff.
weird.
Does it smell still like that
Smells
good
like
shit?
some good Maggie stuff. Just maybe some sort of stoner miracle. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
what you
just
didn't
I
realize.
just praise to the Maggie gods and I seal that shit up and put it back in my sack.
Yeah, what you
Once
didn't
a
realize
year.
about your sack of weed is that it's actually a thin point between universes, and just a little bit of that.
It's a link to the weed universe, bro.
Yeah. Listen,
The
I
weed
walked on the
dimension.
common today, so you might be getting a contact high from me that I got walking on Boston Common today through the computer. So
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys, if no one else wants to do anything, you guys can try to sail this boat out of here.
Yeah, I
Where are
don't
you
want to
gonna
get too
try and
crazy,
go?
so
We're
back to
gonna
our
go
ship,
back to
I
our
hope.
boat.
You're gonna try and
Yeah.
sail this boat to the other boat.
Yeah. Sir Ablefirth.
Yeah.
Can you contact the captain of the boat that we were on previously and instruct him to start sailing closer to us to make this travel a little bit, less on our end?
Funny story, no. And I'm gonna be like, and I'm just gonna like twist my wire and be like a little tired right now. And I kind of want to save some water movement for panic movement.
At the very least, then when we get closer, we could send Malik ahead of us with the Griffin.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, actually. Malik, are we able to get you in range that you can fly ahead to the other vessel that we had to get
I
them
don't see
to
why not.
meet us halfway?
So that they don't shoot us on sight.
I had a quick question.
Yeah.
Eldridge, do you have that brass brazier?
Yeah.
I start loading charcoal into it from all the burnt everything.
I just place it in the middle of our tiny boat. This is kind of cramped for this, Ricker.
What?
You're trying to ignite something right now in a brazier?
Yeah, I mean the brazier
On a
is
boat?
supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to light things on fire in the brazier.
Yeah, it's just we're all cramped right
we're
now.
kind of on a boat and we have a chest of infinite pitch, and it's.
Can we say we did this
sketchy,
while
that's
we were relaxing? Because I totally wanted to do that.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Can you wait?
I'm gonna
We'll
try
take it
and
with us.
do animal friend. Find familiar.
Yeah, what's that take? 10 minutes or an hour?
An hour, yeah.
Did your familiar die?
Yeah, I said instead of you taking a short rest, you could cast Find Familiar. Yeah, I would say you could do that.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do that. With my last spell slot. And I'm going to summon. Do I want to summon Jareth again? I think he can see. Yeah, he can see in the dark and also has flyby, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I want to summon him,
Okay, you summon Jareth the Owl.
and I'm going to have him go into the basement of the.
Oh my
the
fucking
castle.
god.
Okay, so while you guys are rowing your boats out to shore, or out to the boat, the ship, as Ricard has
Wasted
finished
10 gold.
casting a spell, he sends the bird in to the dungeon. All the
What
doors are
instructions did you
pretty
give
much
it, bro?
left over, or left open, and it flies down into it. What's he gonna do?
I just want him to scope it out, see what's down there. If there's
Okay,
anything.
which way does it go? To
He
where the
can't,
prison area was, or where the sludge was?
To the sludge area.
Okay, it goes into the sludge area.
Yeah.
It would definitely immediately see a very large flower creature with big tentacles pointed out in every direction.
Okay.
Remember,
what's his
it's
AC?
100-foot. It's 100-foot range max for this mind link. So he's way out of it.
Oh,
He just goes in, and you never know what happens unless he comes back.
Yep.
I mean, how far are we right now?
More than
very-
100 feet.
Yeah, very far.
No, like right from here?
Yeah, we're up at like mid beach, bro.
We're on the boat, brother. We're sailing away.
We're not on the boat yet.
It would take you an hour, so right when everyone starts to get onto the boat is when your ritual will be complete.
Okay,
You can get
give
onto
me
the ship,
5 more minutes.
send Jareth in. He goes in. It's hundreds of feet away for sure.
Okay.
He doesn't come out.
I told you there were monsters in there, man.
All right. We leave then, I guess.
You guys start to try and sail out of Bloodstone Harbor. I need someone to take the helm as
That's
captain
legit.
slash
I run to the
steering
helm.
and roll a survival check.
What is? Oh, it's a survival check. All right.
If anything, Sir Evelfirth should do it. No.
Not very
me.
good at that.
Survival further than survival checks.
Can I do anything to give him advantage? I will surely give him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for guidance.
Or
I'm not
inspiration.
walking up to the
Yeah.
edge of the boat to steer this fucking thing. We're gonna fucking be doing this a lot.
Yeah, I'll surely give him guidance. And is there anything I can we like co-captain this so that he can get
If you,
advantage on?
I would say that if you can successfully rally the crew, it would give Ebelfirth advantage. So if you want to make
Dude,
a persuasion
I will
check,
do a. Can I?
Shanty. Some sort of shanty.
Yeah, can I do a persuasion or a performance check to try to rally the team?
it's going to be a persuasion because no
Okay.
one wants.
No.
They're fleeing their home and not very good at
Fucking
sailing.
home. I'm getting sick, dude. Okay. Yeah, I will do that. 25.
25 is pretty persuasive as you try and get them to assist. It seems like you get some takers as they will try their best to follow instructions. And Ebelfirth, you can roll your survival check with advantage.
And I will bardic inspire
Shoot.
you as well. Oh my fucking god.
Jesus.
Not very good. 7 is pretty bad.
What's
you get
bardic
a
inspiration?
1d8 on that.
And
Wait, what's
plus
this
my
one for?
guidance. Oh, all right. So we're at yeah, at
Wait, what
11,
was
and
the-
then
Survive. This is to steer
And
the
then a
ship
D8.
safely out of the harbor.
And then a D8 for the inspiration.
15?
16? No, 15.
A 15 is going to be pretty ugly as you guys start to steer it. Scrape against some rocks so the oars all snap on one side. Somehow you manage to catch enough wind to get out of the harbor and not sink your ship.
16's pretty good.
15.
Yeah, but this is rolling a whole ass boat, and nobody knows how to actually.
15.
I know
you are
how to
able,
roll a boat.
You are able to make it out of the harbor. Couple oars snapped, little cosmetic damage. You are in the sea, and you are sailing towards your sister ship, the Lady Farman.
Would you guys believe that was my most successful captaining of a ship? I sunk a paddle boat once in a pond.
I think I would quite believe that, and I think I will captain the next vessel that we acquire.
Be like, I totally
Is
think I could
Ricker-
do this better next time, but
Does Ricker actually have proficiency with boats, or is Ricker just being a kid?
You
I'm
can.
not sure if you
I'm
do
sure.
not
I'm,
know.
I'm sure you can attempt to.
See if he's bullshitting you if you want.
No, I mean, I'm gonna insight check that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he's actually good at.
Good at sailing
All
boats.
right,
Yeah.
let me roll my. Well.
You
Let's
just
see.
roll whatever you want, bro.
I'm gonna roll a GM.
You just roll
Yeah,
a
sure.
d20 and then
How do you?
mentally add your proficiency or your.
No, but I don't
modifier
know if I
to-
am good or not. I could. How do you GM roll?
/GM roll.
Roll. Just,
Well, your survival bonus would be the thing that would dictate if you're good or not.
right.
I asked if he was proficient at it.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a difference
you
than
can
having a
be
plus.
Is
to it.
there a
water
proficiency?
Yes, there's a
Oh, is
water
that a thing?
vehicles proficiency. Yeah.
Okay, that would have been mine base. If
I have
rolled.
land vehicle proficiency. Come on.
Yeah, you're not sure, Eldridge, if he seems to be pretty naturally good at a lot of stuff, but it seems like he's also kind of full of shit most of the time.
You would have
Yeah,
gathered that
guess
I
so.
would have done better than a 16.
Doubt.
He,
F
he
to
did,
doubt.
he
X
did
to
have a
doubt.
relationship
T to
with
doubt.
someone named Mick Boatface, so I don't know if that helps.
It
Good old
doesn't.
Skanky
It actually
McBoatface.
doesn't, because I remember that trip and he didn't do any sailing.
He killed some toads.
Yeah,
That
He
definitely
killed
happened.
stuff and he talked to fish, but he did not sail the boat at all. I remember that trip.
You guys will take probably, better part of another 2 hours of darkness to get to the Lady Farman. As you guys can see it in the distance eventually. You guys kind of slow down, kind of use what oars you have left to maneuver up next to each other. You can see Captain Pecker on the other boat waving towards you. Where are we headed to now? Stealing ships and burning islands.
Mhm.
Well, there's only one island left to burn, surely.
Oh, I know quite a few.
Well, one of interest out of the 4. We've done 3. That leaves us with 1. Wait. Is there 4 islands or 3? Grey Gallows, the Deep, and Bloodstone. This is our
The Crescent was the first one you
the
assaulted.
crescent.
Yep, you know that Grey Gallows is the last one that is supposedly held by the Corsair King.
Shit.
Well,
I-
yeah.
I guess we have to go to the Grey Gallows. I'm just gonna be like.
Pecker seems pretty hesitant to want to do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe let things lie there. Not hurting anybody, right?
But we have come up short for 3 out of the 4 islands to locate the Corsair King. How can we motivate him to come out of hiding?
Did
I
we
think
find
we've
out
done
if he
quite
was
a
going
bit
to
of
text
damage to his operation. We could send an ultimatum for him to meet us somewhere. I bet he would come.
I'm gonna look at our 2 rescues. Do either of you know how to get a hold of the Corsair King?
Aside from the purple beam that was sent to notify him of this island being taken over.
Yeah, you got like a direct line?
Temo would speak up. My friend, I was contacted by him. He has special abilities.
Like
I
what?
do not know how to reach him, but he can speak into my mind.
Oh yeah, but
Like regardless of distance, you're saying?
So it would seem.
Were you
Okay.
able to respond to him once he did that?
If he so chose, it felt that way. Yes.
Honestly, guys, if we wanted to, we could probably just go back to King's Landing. I mean, do you want to see how much I mean, we should go into private for this, but I mean, what I've got in this bag is pretty good.
Would you call it a
How-
king's ransom, Malik?
How many days
Yeah.
would it take for us to get back to King's Landing, Captain?
Oh, it would take over a week, depending on the weather.
And how
I
far
don't
Great
believe
Yellows?
that would be the best course of action at this time, Malik, for we have not completed the task at hand.
I mean, I know you have a, some sort of grudge against this Corsair King, but
We've been
I mean-
contracted to take down the Corsair King himself, not simply his islands. The islands are actually a side effect of what we are actually.
I'm not
contracted to
against
do.
coming back out. I am just saying that a pit stop might be in
Instead
order.
of back to King's Landing, what if we kept going to Bravos? Didn't you have a princess or something, Malik, that you were so sure we needed to not go talk to, but did need to take her somewhere?
I very explicitly did not say that to you. But Bravo,
I'm gonna squint at Malik and I'm gonna say you have a little girl kept separate from the rowdy men. You treat her with utmost respect and reverence, and you want us to take her somewhere. What else should I think?
If Max, help remind me. I think I'm not supposed to take her to Bravos, right? She doesn't want to go there.
Correct. You promised to take
Yeah.
her to King's Landing.
Right.
Malik, do you think that perhaps you can pick the brain of your acquaintance there that you are so close with at this time to see if that individual has a way to contact the Corsair King? Not to bait him out, not to use her specifically to bait him out, but if a message is to be sent, we do need some way to deliver it.
Ebelfirth, how does your wire work?
I have to be familiar with the person to reach out to them. They can't reach out to me unless they have a similar ability.
At this point, would you say that you are familiar with the Corsair King?
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I know less about him than when we started this particular expedition, because everywhere we go, it gets weirder and makes less sense. I'm starting to
was
think
up
it's
with the
not even a
undead?
person. I'm starting to think it's a conglomeration of fucking weirdos walking around just calling themselves the Corsair King on various days.
Yes,
I
the
think I heard it.
gourd-holding sludge castle ruling guy seems very different from the weird frozen outpost guarding filled with horrible frozen nightmares guy, who also seems different from Cannibal Island with the child that was very bitey.
I think I've
If
heard
we
a
go-
story of an individual like that. He went by the name of Negon.
If we go back, can we go back to Bloodstone and to the basement?
Why do you want to go there?
I'm
Why
telling
do you
you.
like that blood basement so much?
I'm telling you.
You're telling me what?
Remember when we felt stronger when we went into the tree stump? We weren't supposed to go under the tree stump, but we did. When's the last time we felt stronger?
I mean, if
And
you
When
want,
when you died,
And then
yeah.
I died.
You came back as a dragon boy.
Maybe we just need to have you die again, Ricard.
I
We actually got quite a bit out of you dying. We got.
I would like to take a pit stop at King's Landing, and then I will come back out to face the Corsair King. I am sure that with all that we have done to harm his operation, he is quite angry with us. I don't think we will have a hard time meeting up with him.
What are
I
the
mean, I
odds he
don't- I
overtakes
don't
us because we
disagree.
have 3 people that were in his company, and he just can track them somehow?
I mean, that is also a possibility that he may waylay us on the way back.
Is it better to fight the Corsair King on an island or in a ship battle?
I don't want to fight
Well,
anyone who's a pirate king on open water.
Yeah, I don't want to fight anybody on the water anyway. That's...
I don't think it would come to a
Well, if
ship
it's 7
versus
days
ship.
for if it's
Okay.
7 days for our ship to get back, I bet his ship's faster than ours. He's the Corsair King. He's a pirate king. I bet his ship's pretty fast.
But
Yeah,
we
but
do
we
not know
So-
where he is. If he is far away from here, it will take him time to catch up to us. No matter how much faster his ship is, if he is more than a day or two away from us, he will
So
not
that's-
catch us.
So that's the gamble then, right? If he's far away from us a day or two, then it's okay. If he's around the corner from us, we're setting ourselves up to be caught in open water.
Are you
Brutus
saying...
You
did
are
tell you that the
suggesting-
last he saw, last he knew, he went north. You would need to go north and west to get to King's Landing.
North is
back
also
towards
in the
Kingsfield.
direction of Grey Gallows.
How far
no?
south are we, Max?
You are pretty on par with Tarth, a little bit further south of Tarth. You're basically at the beginning of the small archipelago of the Stepstones.
We could go.
Oh.
We could go straight west to the southern Stormlands, or maybe Sunspear.
But again, so Grey Gallows is north, correct?
Correct.
Okay, Malik, what is it that you are so intent on making a pit stop on land for?
I just think that we have a lot of innocents that we have liberated from the Corsair King, and I do not think that it would be good for them to be in danger when we combat him. And also, we have quite a bit of loot that we may want to secure on shore.
Among the
Surely your
innocents we
pack
have-
is one of the most secure places that we could have it, no?
Well, ideally, I would have liked to go to our headquarters in King's Landing, but if that is not feasible, at the very least, I would like to take the people that we have rescued to safety before putting them in such danger as to combat the Corsair King directly.
So, among the people we have with us, is there anyone you want to get to safety more than you want Ed to be at safety?
Yes.
Excellent.
You
Choose
would rather
that person and meet me in the middle of the ship.
Oh, what?
Choose that person, and the four of you meet me at the middle of the ship.
I am confused.
Captain, you should go to King's Landing. We will meet you there in 7 days.
Oh,
this is
all the way back to the
really utilizing far too much
Blackwater,
time.
no?
Hmm?
Back to the Blackwater Bay?
Yeah, meet us at Blackwater Bay in 7 days.
What about this other ship you have here?
I mean, do you have men who wish it, or do you know someone who would buy it from you? Can you get it back to King's Landing as well?
I don't trust any of these hooligans to captain their own vessel.
Okay, then
We
sink
didn't
it.
have intention to keep the vessel. We only were trying to get back here.
Scuttle it if you must.
I-
I'm gonna be like,
I am very strongly against going to King's Landing. To be
I was
completely
very
honest.
strongly against not going in the basement, but here we are.
Your objections are noted.
I...
Mordecai, for the past month, every time we have gone into a place, you have gone ahead of the group, gone your own way, disregarded our strategies and our own intentions as a group to do what you wanted to do. I am doing that now. I learned this from you. Fuck you. I go with Devil first.
I cannot guarantee that we will go directly to the King's Landing, Malik.
I can. I can.
You are
absolutely-
leaving,
I
are
go,
you
I
not?
go with Devil first to the middle deck.
Wait, what? Where do you...
All right.
Are you guys gonna leave?
I don't know what's happening. I'm only going with Ebelfirth. He said that we can get.
All right,
little
hey,
real
before
nifty, and
before
that's what
you
I
do
want.
anything, Elberforth, Pat, speaking out of game, are you gonna try and transport you guys to?
That feels a little meta to me.
Well, I mean, I understand what he's trying to do. I'm just trying
I mean,
to.
we all know what he's gonna do outside of the game.
All right,
but
are
now
we
we
going to
don't know what
separate the
he's
group
gonna do.
for 7 days? I don't want to do that.
Well, that's why if the four of you and one person you choose would like to come with me, we can be back at King's Landing in moments.
Okay, so just to, if we're gonna take this to a meta discussion out of character, I would like to inform you all that I am currently hauling a grand total of, let me math real quick, close to 100,000 gold pieces in loot.
You have a bag of holding, Jesse.
I know.
The space of that loot does not matter. The weight of that loot does not matter in this situation.
The weight,
Unless we get
I'm not
captured.
worried
the
about
weight
the
of it
weight.
on my heart matters. I
I'm
want
But
to
if
not
he,
know.
worried
fall,
about
he falls
the weight.
overboard, then is in the bottom of the ocean.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Okay,
There's
there
not
are.
there's not a
Do you
there's
know
not a
what
bank
happens?
at King's Landing.
I'm not
Yeah.
even going to say this.
Like,
I don't
what-
wanna put it in Max's head.
Is there not a
I'm-
bank?
I'm
at
not going to
King's
say what I'm worried about because I'm not going to put it in Max's head. All right, that's all.
Something could happen to that small satchel. Elverth, you would be able to take everyone in the main party and then one additional person. Meaning it could be
Yes.
Ed, could be Osmond, could be the little girl.
That's why I asked. Choose the one other person you want back in King's Landing.
Can we
That-
More
okay,
than
back?
anyone else.
Hold on. Let me just put into perspective what you are about to do. If you're saying that the entire party and one other random person is going to King's Landing, you're leaving an entire boat of partial fucking pirates that we kidnapped, possibly a little girl if we don't take that person, Ed, I'll say again, Ed, Osmond who runs away from fucking anything, and then the entirety of the captain's crew on the middle of hostile waters at this point, where we've had many encounters, and
My
we're
character
just fighting fucking
does
sea
not
people.
know what's happening. It has not been explained to him.
What? What does that mean?
I don't know what's happening.
What's happening?
Ebelfirth
What-
was
Alright.
like, "You want to go to
I'm-
King's Landing? Follow
Oh.
me to the middle deck."
So-
Malik doesn't
I
know
get
what's
that.
happening.
Let's stop.
Yeah,
We'll stop meta. Stop
Yeah.
meta.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what?
And
basically-
as you guys are like trying to talk, I'm gonna be like taking salt and like forming a circle, even though I don't have to do that. It just feels like right, and just like making a circle on the deck. Just be like, listen, here is my option. I set my North Star as the Sept in King's Landing.
What does that mean?
That means, with a word, I can return us there.
Just us, as in the Unbroken.
The Unbroken with Ed, although I think Ed would be a good person to leave behind as he's a nobleman with lots of leadership experience, aren't you, Ed?
What? All right.
I would
Scary
rather
out
stay
here.
myself than leave Ed behind.
What about the wolf?
Can you choose who you take with you, Ebelfirth, or does it have to be people bound to you in a brotherhood?
Anyone willing within 5 feet of me. Up to myself and up to 5 individuals.
Can you
I
come back?
don't trust
okay.
that our captain won't get murdered, so
I
I'm
have-
gonna stay here with
I
the
have
captain.
one question for the captain.
Mm.
To take us back to King's Landing, what direction do we have to go in?
North.
Okay, I will make a compromise here, because we are clearly intent. We're getting a little water antsy here, as I stare at Sir Ebelfirth.
Yeah, we know. I hate water. I've made
Water
this very
is-
clear.
How many days away is Grey Gallows from here, Captain?
Should be just 2, but we can skip right past there.
Okay, we at least sail 2 days north, as the Corsair King last went north. How many days ago, Tomo?
My friend, it was at least several weeks ago.
Well, north is still a better direction of.
I thought we
intent.
don't want to encounter him in open water, though.
There's something that tells me that the Corsair King would not simply want this battle to be done from boat to boat.
I think
Why do
that's
you say
exactly what he wants.
Mm,
If I were me and he were you, wait, I'm gonna think about that. What I'm trying to say is, I want to fight someone underground in a mine. If I could lure you into a mine, I would then kill you in a mine because it's where I feel the most comfortable.
Do you think there's any way we can lure him to like King's Landing?
I think that there is probably quite an easy way that we can lure him to King's Landing, but I think one individual in this party does not morally want to do that. And I blankly stare at Malik.
What are you talking about?
You now have a newfound acquaintance that you are dead set on preserving the moral guidelines to.
Is this
Where did
girl
she
a
go?
value?
Let
The
me
Corsair King?
get this straight. You all think that the Corsair King is so stupid that he will sail straight into Blackwater Bay, take on the entire Royal Navy, and land into the city to try to get this little girl if we use her as bait. Is that what
No,
you're
I
saying?
I don't think that he would go to that extent. No.
What is the little girl again? Where I do not remember where we got her.
We bailed her out of our prison.
She was in the deep.
We rescued her.
Oh,
She said that the Corsair King would come and visit her from time to time and
Her
rescued
nice
her.
friend. Yeah, her nice.
I think
friend named-
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
like I said, we can
Oh,
compromise to at
don't-
least start going in the northern direction.
okay. And that's
Is that
because
fair?
I think
Alright.
that if we go back towards King's Landing, if we decide to go straight there, we should try to take a route that would avoid the intercept course of the Corsair King. We do not want to engage him on open water. His ship is far superior to ours by reputation alone.
Yeah, confronting the Corsair King on water is a death sentence.
I don't intend to confront him on water.
I will also point out, if we go back to King's Landing, I have a stockpile of wildfire that I keep with the alchemists. I could replenish our supplies.
I like that. Not gonna
Uh,
lie.
I will-
Wildfire is not going to be effective against the Corsair King for known reasons.
Why do you say that?
Well, he did have access
Doesn't-
to our bucket of pitch.
Yeah,
Our
doesn't he
truck
cover
of
his
pitch.
boat in the pitch?
The magical pitch that reflects magic.
Magical stuff.
Wildfire is not magic. It is an alchemical substance.
I'm going to I'm
Yeah,
going
that
to
checks.
I'm going to assume that it also will have properties to make sure that it is not affected by that as well.
Do you know
Didn't
that
it catch
for
on
sure?
fire? Didn't it catch on fire when Malik burned that big ass boat?
Yeah, it was wet though.
I burned his entire fleet using pitch from that chest.
Hot pitch.
Was it dry?
It was pitch.
Was it dry?
Pitch is not dry.
was it moist?
Yes.
All right.
Was
Let
it
me
yes
offer.
pitchy or no pitchy?
If Ebelfirth is to use this magic, and he can choose to take anyone that he wants with him, I would say that we would want to send as many of the non-combatants that we rescued as possible. I
Oh
would-
no!
Listen,
You will
listen,
not
listen,
put me on
listen,
babysitting
listen.
duty with the
I'm also going to object that for Sir Ebelfirth has kept many of us alive with his wishes from the Seven, and I don't trust us going without him for 7 days on open water where we might run into the Corsair King. I think that is what some additional power that is out of our control, that is running everything that we do, might be just looking
okay.
for.
I think the healer should probably leave the group.
How far can Revan fly before he needs to rest is the question.
All right. And I'm gonna.
I
give
mean,
this-
it's gonna be the same travel.
Listen,
as
we've
the
made a
person would be.
compromise. We're gonna head north anyways. Why? Like,
yeah,
you will
so-
hear your friend pop up and that you rescued from being a parrot. You know, my friends, I know little of this overall plan, but I suspect much more is at work. One does not go through all this trouble for mere pirating. No,
are you talking about
surely
saying
you have come across some sort of information.
Yeah,
that
we
might
did talk to that guy. He said
allude to his scheme, where he might be.
Not really.
that one guy that we killed to to rescue you. He was talking about the plan and how he thought the plan was.
he wants to
Starting a
change the
revolution.
world and
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where would you go? And I turned to the wizard guy. Where would you go if you were trying
crazy
to
that
do
we
something
killed that
to
guy.
change the world?
I would go where magic is strongest. No,
Where is magic strongest?
Yeah. Would it be Grey Gallows? The
this,
place
is,
of
strange,
death
this
and
is a
haunting?
strange land for me.
A shy beyond the shadow.
Mordecai, you actually were obtained a few different scrolls whilst you were in the deep. that seemed to be indicating several areas of arcane energy along the western or the eastern seaboard of Westeros that
The
you suddenly remembered.
the eastern seaboards, bro. That's on the other side of the fucking planet.
No, it's not.
Nope.
The eastern seaboard.
Oh
of
wait, no,
Westeros.
I have it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I bring out those scrolls?
Yes, you had two distinct scrolls.
Yes.
That one noted several different spots that seemed to indicate magical presence. One of those being the Cape Wrath and the Rainwood, which is very similar to where you guys met a certain goddess.
Cape
Oh, cool.
One of
Wrath.
those spots being very distinctly Grey Gallows. Another one of those spots being Dragonstone, probably the most famous island off the eastern course of Westeros. And then there was another spot, Claw Isle, just off of the tip of Cracklaw Point. All seem to be indicated as special places.
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
think he'd go to Dragonstone.
You said Cape Wrath. What was the thing right after you said Cape Wrath?
The Rainwood and Cape Wrath are one and the same
Oh.
in their proximity to each other. They're essentially the same spot. You did also have another piece of parchment that was a profile view of Dragonstone itself, showing very old drawings that appear to be a large cavern underneath it.
What is the proximity of Dragonstone from where we are now?
It's about 5 days away,
North or south?
straight north.
Dragonstone would be further than King's Landing, though.
Nope. You have to basically pass by Dragonstone to get to
Yeah,
King's
you gotta
Landing.
go right by it.
Isn't Dragonstone north of King's Landing, or am I crazy?
It slightly
No.
is, but it's you'd have to get into a area of the Blackwater Bay called the Gullet, which the Dragonstone can be seen throughout.
Can we go there on the way to King's Landing?
You would certainly know that Dragonstone is essentially where
Sure
the heir of the Iron Throne makes their residence. Essentially, the Crown Prince
Jesus
is
Christ.
very
Yeah, that's the homeland of the Targaryens. or
yes,
the
it's a
home
very
island.
sacred place to the Targaryens. They hold it strongly, and they have a little village outside of it, but it's mainly just a castle for the Targaryens there on a
But
big
we
volcanic
have.
island.
Maybe they don't know about that cave, though?
You're not sure. It seems like a really old map.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not something anybody, any of you guys, would have known about before.
I'm gonna get kind of grim at this point when I realize we're not just gonna go straight back to King's Landing and say, gentlemen, I value each of your lives more than I value anyone else on this ship. More than that, the funds that Malik has secured will help me reestablish myself as no longer the fourth son of someone just on the coast of Westeros. If for any reason this goes poorly, I will take Malik, willingly or unwillingly, back with me to King's Landing in a heartbeat.
Well,
What
unless
we're
we're
trying
taking.
to say, man.
If this goes south, are we all agreed that certain items
You
need to be
take all
protected?
the money?
Are we intending to go to Dragonstone then?
That I will willingly go to Dragonstone.
Hold on. I have a thought. Are we going to Dragonstone? Is that where you want to go, Mordecai?
It is north.
I would think so. Yes.
If we split into two groups, and one goes to King's Landing, we could easily take a ship and get to Dragonstone, and meet you there. It would take about the same amount of time to sail there from King's Landing, as it would from here.
No, it would theoretically take 2 days to get there from King's Landing,
And what?
and it
3
would
days
take
to
5
get there from
days
here?
to get. No, 5 days to get there from here.
Yes,
that
we'd
implies
be
this
there 4 days ahead of you.
That implies this ship is safe.
Then we can stay on this boat for 2 days, and once we are an equal distance from Dragonstone, because if we are on the ship longer, if we are to be attacked, you will have more help defending the ship. And once we are an equal distance from Dragonstone, we can go to King's Landing, drop off the non-combatants and the loot, and if you want, you can even take a path along the coast, which would be safer. And we will meet at Dragonstone.
Who exactly would be going to King's Landing?
I
The
would
bot.
say both of our wizard friends. I would like to take the little girl.
Also, you're talking about 2-day difference, right? Essentially.
Well, if we went 2 days.
Why don't we
closer,
just go to
3 days
Dragonstone and then
closer.
go 2 days south? I mean, sorry, go to King's Landing and then go 2 days south.
Mordecai does not want to do that. He does not want to spend the extra 4 days to go to King's Landing and then back to Dragonstone. Which is fair. I will compromise on this. But I think that this is a decent plan.
How many captives do we have?
I care not for the prisoners and captives that we have taken. I wish only to take the innocents that we rescued from the dungeons of the Corsair King.
You're taking that stupid drunkard with you as well.
If there is room for him, but I will admit he is the lowest in my priority list.
I'm going to repeat my previous. I am not babysitting.
I will go with you, Ebelfirth, because I am the bearer of our riches. We can drop them off at the bank for safekeeping. That way, if anything happens to me or the bag while we are in travel, we will not lose our riches. Which I think is important to all of us, no? For various reasons.
Yeah.
So are you saying that we are going to equally divide those riches when we are completed with this?
Of course, that is how we have handled all of our loot. Why would we handle this any differently?
I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page because
I agree to this course of action.
for some reason there seems to be a lot of discourse here.
I have never stolen a coin from you, Mordecai. You should know that I am better than that.
I didn't say that you did.
Well, it just sounds like you were uncertain that I was intending to divide this evenly.
Unevenly. I mean, if we're gonna put it to a vote, I want to go to King's Landing first. But that's
We'll let you guys think about it for a week.
Yeah.
See what you guys would like to do, as you aren't sure what the Corsair King is planning. It's probably something that's really good for everyone, as Brutus told you.
Well, we can actually settle this pretty quick. Eldritch, what would you do if you had the choice?
Stay here on the boat to make sure the captain lives.
But would you sail to King's Landing first and then go to Dragonstone, or would you go straight there?
Straight there.
Okay, so it's Mordecai and Eldritch vote to go to Dragonstone, straight there. Me and Ricard would vote to go to King's Landing first. Ebelfirth, what would you do? You have the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna get down on my knee and I am going to ask.
Oh my god!
To ask for divine intervention to tell me what to do.
Oh my god, dude! Divine intervention, the circle of teleportation. Yes, please.
All right. This will
We
be a
could be
good
there and
time.
back in 2 minutes.
Max, you don't have to tell me now, but I'm gonna roll it now because I just wanna
Roll it. See how you do.
That is quite a bit higher than your cleric level.
It's not very good.
If only I was level 20, I would pass automatically. All right, so
We
So
wouldn't.
you
We
ask
wouldn't
for
need.
wisdom of the 7, and you hear the wind blowing strong. You see a dense fog rolling off of Bloodstone as you sail away from a very strange island.
Oh,
Not
I could
sure
also do a thing.
With a
what the
strange
Corsair King
basement.
has planned.
I'll make this super quick because I know you gotta feed Baby Max. But if I'm gonna cast Augury with the Wardload dice and ask if Ebelfirth and I separate from the group and go to King's Landing with intention to meet up at Dragonstone.
Is it a chance? Is
what will
that
the outcome
chance?
be? No. If I cast it multiple times before completing a long rest, there is a chance I get inaccurate information. But the first time I cast it, I get accurate information.
Oh, cool.
All right, let me pull that up so I make sure I follow the rules here.
Okay, so the rules are I get to ask the I get an omen from an otherworldly entity about a specific course of action I plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So within the next 30 minutes, me and the non-combatants would go to King's Landing. The GM chooses from the possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheeling woe for both good and bad results.
All right, and you are talking about which course of action?
Ebelfirth and I,
Wait.
taking the non-combatants and going via teleportation to
No,
King's
no.
Landing, with
I-
intention to meet up.
Ricard,
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
No, I wanna co-
But like,
I'm casting the spell.
right? I understand that you're casting the spell, but I didn't think that was that. I thought we were planning on going north to King's Landing first, and then going to Dragonstone, which is 2-day difference. Versus
Listen, it cost
us,
me nothing to cast this, so I'm just gonna cast
which
it.
whatever.
Like
So-
it cost me nothing to.
I
choose
just
to
think
do
it's
this, so I'm
fucking
just gonna-
annoying to split up,
well, that's what we're asking.
and I'll just like miss like 2 days.
We're doing a roleplay version of asking the DM how fun
Yeah, I'm asking if this is a good idea, a bad idea, or mixed bag. Basically.
All right. You feel the warmth of R'hllor start to fill you as you look at Cat and Ostrom and Vino and other potential targets that might be able to leave this boat and arrive to King's Landing. And you look at your compadres and individuals that would be left behind, and you feel immense sadness. So
So I got wheel and woe. Is what I
you
got.
feel it would probably be good for some and bad for others.
Can
Alright.
you roll the
like-
dice about just going in one direction first? And
I will gladly do that tomorrow. I can do it again now, but if I do, there is a chance that R'hllor's information may be inaccurate. So
Yeah,
I would
go ahead
rather
and-
trust the results
okay.
and wait.
Well, I mean, if I'm still the tie-breaking vote, I'm gonna look at Malik being like rolling his bones and not being super happy with the results, and just go to Dragonstone. We go.
Why?
Okay, well, these dice pretty much confirm that we will be attacked if we go straight to Dragonstone. Just so you know.
Okay, so
Fortunately, I have grown fond of each of you in your own ways.
oh my fucking god.
I pat my fishman head. I knew you'd come around.
Can we at least
Like,
drop
that thing
off?
has to go over the into the drink right fucking now, though.
Can we at least? Okay. We don't have to go to King's Landing. But can we at least leave the non-combatants at a port on the way? That we don't have
Oh
to go
yeah,
out of
yeah.
our way.
We can figure out details.
That's
but
so
yeah.
weird.
Next time.
We'll see what you guys want to
Alright.
do.
We'll talk about it more next
Thursday.
time.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Be reeling about this for a
Alright.
week.
Later, boys.
Later, fellas.
See ya.
Later, gents.
Bye.
Later, boys.